Communication is the most important tool of leadership, and yet it's an area where our leaders consistently underperform and underinvest. Why? Because they think they're much better than they really are. Gallup do a survey of communication effectiveness among business leaders every year. They ask thousands of executives to rate themselves in terms of their effectiveness. And what they find is that on average, most leaders, around about 85% in fact, will rate themselves anywhere on the scale from somewhat effective to very effective. But when they ask their employees, their subordinates, their colleagues to rate those same leaders in terms of their effectiveness, what they discover is that around about 27% agree that they're anywhere on the scale from somewhat effective to very effective. That's a massive gap, a 50% or more communication gap. That means half of everything you say is not understood. Your people don't know what you're talking about. Now let's assume that you're an above average organisation. Let's assume that you're 100% better than the average. So your communication gap is not 50%, nowhere near it. It's only 25%. A quarter of everything you say is ineffective. How big is your problem? Because this is the issue with the Gallup survey. The scale is wrong. You are not somewhat effective. There's no such thing when it comes to communication as somewhat effective. It's like pregnancy. You're either pregnant or you're not. You're either effective or you're not. And when we're faced in the business world with a communication gap anywhere between 25 and 50%, we have a massive problem.